Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to Emotional Soulmate. This is your safe space to explore timeless lessons, reflect on what moves you, and grow into the best version of yourself. Whether you're here to find calm in the chaos or a spark to ignite your spirit, I'm so grateful you're joining me. So, let's dive in, open our hearts, and discover the soulful magic waiting for us today. Alright, soulmates, welcome back to another episode of Emotional Soulmate. I'm buzzing with excitement today because I'm delivering on a promise I made a few weeks ago. Remember when I said I'd bring you part 2 of our Stoicism deep dive? Well, here it is. This time, we're exploring a game-changing technique called negative visualization, something the Roman Stoics used to turn life's lows into highs. This isn't just old-school philosophy. It brought joy, courage, and rock-solid calm to people facing exile, disability, even heartbreaking loss. And let me tell you, it's just as powerful for us today, whether you're dealing with a tough commute or stress at work. So, let's unpack this soul-shifting practice and see how it can light up our lives. I've got to be honest, though, I'm a bit nervous about this one. When I prep for episodes, I usually have a few ideas locked and loaded, and I can flow pretty smoothly. But with a topic like this, my head's overflowing with thoughts, and I can get carried away. I start chasing every idea, and sometimes my points feel a little all over the place. I just know this stuff so well, I want to share it all, but that can make things sound disconnected, and I kick myself when my examples don't quite tie together. So, stick with me, soulmates. I'm aiming to keep this heartfelt and clear. Fingers crossed it hits the mark. Okay, let's start with the big question. Why would the Stoics, these brilliant minds from ancient Rome, tell us to imagine bad things happening? Doesn't life throw enough curveballs already? Well, there's a genius reason behind it, and it comes down to a truth about us humans. We get bored with what we have. Our desires never stop. You finally get that sleek new phone you've been dreaming about, and for a week, it's your whole world. Then you spot a newer model, better camera, fancier design, and suddenly your phone feels like yesterday's news. Sound familiar? It's not just phones. It's cars, laptops, even relationships. We're always chasing the next shiny thing, never truly satisfied. The Stoics saw this and wondered, why are we wired this way? Why do we take our blessings for granted and crave more? They noticed people pour their hearts into love, swearing they couldn't live without their partner, only to later pick apart their flaws. Why so serious? Can't you loosen up? We get what we want, then start wishing for something better. It's a cycle that leaves us restless, ungrateful, and, let's be real, kinda down. That's where negative visualization swoops in like a lifeline. This practice is like a warm reset for your soul, helping you cherish what you have by imagining it's gone. The Stoics used it to unlock deep gratitude, resilience, and peace, no matter what life threw their way. And here's the magic. It's not about dwelling on gloom. It's about turning those thoughts into strength. Practice this daily, and it's like building an unshakable fortress around your heart. You'll stand strong, steady as a rock, through any storm. But here's the deal, this isn't a quick fix. Stoicism is about showing up every day, doing the work. You can't just hear this, nod, and expect miracles. If you try it for a day or two and bail, you're missing out. And if you shrug and say, nah, this doesn't work, that's on you, soulmate. Commit to it, and I promise it'll transform how you see the world. Now, let's get into how this actually works in real life. Negative visualization is exactly what it sounds like. You imagine losing something you value. It's not about sinking into despair. It's about feeling the sting of loss so you can treasure what's in front of you. Let's try it with something simple, your phone. Think back to when you first got it. You were probably obsessed, maybe even bragging about it. But now, it's just another thing in your pocket. You're already drooling over the latest model, even though your phone's perfectly fine. Here's what you do. Close your eyes and picture your phone breaking. Not just a cracked screen, completely toast. Imagine the hassle. Taking a day off work to fix it because your photos, contacts, and maybe some private texts are all on there. You're stressing about the repair shop snooping through your stuff. You're stuck with a clunky old backup phone that drives you nuts. And if it's not under warranty, you're dropping serious cash on repairs. Oh, and you're missing calls, emails, and all the apps you need. Feel that frustration? That's the point. Now open your eyes. Your phone's still there, working like a charm. How's that feel? If you did it right, you're probably hit with a wave of relief. Thank goodness it's okay, you think? Suddenly, that meh phone feels like a gem. You might even start treating it with care, setting it down gently instead of chucking it on the table. That's negative visualization doing its thing. It wakes you up to the value of what you have before it's gone. This works for more than just gadgets. Try it with your car. Picture it not starting tomorrow. You're late for work, scrambling for a ride, maybe paying for a tow. Or think about your morning coffee. Imagine the shop's shut down, or you can't swing the cost anymore. These little exercises train your heart to spot the blessings in your daily life. Let's take it a step deeper now and talk about applying this to your body. This one's heavier, but it's so powerful. I'll share something personal. A while back, I got into a car accident. Skidded on the road, really messed up my knees. The scars are still there, and for months, every move was pure pain. Sitting, standing, even getting out of bed, it was brutal. Going to the bathroom? Absolute torture. I couldn't run, couldn't walk without grimacing. It was humbling and honestly pretty scary. Thankfully, my knees are better now, and I can move freely again. But I never take it for granted. Every morning, I think about what it'd be like to lose that mobility. Imagine not walking to the store, running with your dog, or even sitting comfortably. It's a lot, right? But when I snap back to reality and feel my legs working, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Thank you, I say, and I mean it with my whole heart. This practice keeps me mindful. I eat better, stretch, run with proper form to protect my joints. I'm not just living, I'm honoring my body. Give this a try with your own health. Picture losing your eyesight, your hearing, or the use of your hands. Imagine the challenges. Missing your favorite shows, struggling to text, or not hearing your kids laugh. Then, come back to the present. Your eyes, ears, hands, they're still here. How lucky is that? This isn't about fear, it's about love for what you've got. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus totally gets this. He was disabled, likely from childhood, and walked with a cane his whole life. Yet he said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Let that sink in. A man who faced constant physical challenges chose to focus on what he could control. His mindset, his gratitude. He probably used negative visualization to cherish what he had, not obsess over what he didn't. That's the kind of strength we're tapping into here. All right, soulmates, let's go to the deepest level, imagining the loss of people you love. This one's tough, so don't jump into it until you've practiced with objects and your body. It's intense, but it's life-changing. Think of someone you hold dear, your partner, best friend, or parent. Picture them gone. Not lightly, but vividly. See the empty chair at dinner, the silent phone, the moments you'll never share again. Feel the ache, the regret for words you didn't say or fights you didn't resolve. Then come back to now. They're still here. That pain? It's just a thought, but it shifts how you show up. Tomorrow, when you see them, you'll hug tighter, listen better, maybe let that small argument go. You'll savor every second because you know it's not forever. This doesn't just make you grateful. It makes you a better friend, partner, family member. It deepens your love. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, leaned on this to stay grounded. Marcus, who we covered in another episode, faced loss and betrayal but stayed calm and kind. He likely imagined losing it all. His throne, his family, his life, to brace for life's unpredictability. That's how he handled exile, war, and illness with such grace. So why does this practice work so well? It's like a shield for life's ups and downs. When you imagine loss, real surprises hit less hard. If your phone breaks or you face a health scare, you've already been there in your mind. You're not caught off guard, so the pain's less intense. And if nothing bad happens, you're living with a heart full of gratitude every single day. It also sparks action. Athletes, many of whom vibe with Stoicism, use this to stay sharp. Picture a champion imagining the day they lose their title. It's not giving up, it's fuel. They train harder, stay disciplined, dodge the trap of ego. They know glory fades, so they savor it and protect it. You can do the same with your dreams. Imagine failing, then let that fire push you forward. Ready to give it a go? Start small, soulmates. Pick one thing today: your phone, your car, your favorite mug. Spend a minute imagining it's gone. Feel the inconvenience, then come back and appreciate it. Do this daily, one item at a time. After a week, try it with your body, your legs, your eyes, your energy. Go slow, it's emotional. When you feel ready, try it with loved ones, but only if you're grounded. A quick heads up: don't let this make you anxious. The goal isn't fear, it's gratitude. If it feels overwhelming, pause and focus on the present. The Stoics weren't about doom and gloom. They were about finding joy in what's here now. So imagine, reflect, and let go. There you have it, soulmates, negative visualization, the Stoic secret to turning negatives into positives. It's about seeing your life with fresh eyes, building resilience, and loving deeper. Whether it's your phone, your health, or your loved ones, this practice will fill your soul with gratitude and strength. Want more Stoic wisdom? Check out our episode on Marcus Aurelius for a closer look at how he lived this philosophy. And if you're curious, grab Meditations or Epictetus's discourses. They're like soul food. If this spoke to you, drop a comment or slide into my DMs on socials. I'd love to hear how you're weaving this into your life. Thanks for joining me on Emotional Soulmate. If this episode lit you up, subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs a soulful nudge. Until next time, keep shining, keep growing, and live with gratitude. Love you, soulmates. See you soon.